Hello friends, SentinalH here, and I thought I would show you what I'm currently playing a lot of right now. I am playing Path of Exile quite substantially. I really enjoy this game, and they've just released the newest update, version 3.0, The Fall of Oriath, which has completely changed this game. This is a Diablo, if you're not aware of Path of Exile, this is a Diablo 2 sort of style game. It uses, it's got instanced areas, it's a dungeony, crawly game. People compare it to Diablo 2, so that's what I do as well. I never actually played Diablo 2. I played the original Diablo, and I actually haven't played Diablo 3 either. I don't want any of that crap. Well, let's see. Do I want any of this crap? I'll take that. Maybe. That's a lot of junk. Alright. So the game used to work the same way too. Like, you'd complete. There were 4 story acts, and then you'd have to start the game over again on a harder difficulty, and you have to do that twice. But in version 3, that's now out, they just got rid of that. So now this game has 10 acts of story, and the difficulty just increases every like 4 acts, I think. So you don't have to repeat the same stuff anymore, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Which means that, which is a good thing, because I like this game, but I always sort of dreaded having to play the same stuff like a bunch of times. Now you don't have to do that. So I think the game's free, so I think that you should really, if you're interested in it at all, you should really try it out. It's got a pretty cool system, and I've been playing a lot of this, so I wanted to show it to you. I mean, I know it's not the usual thing, but this is what I've been doing because I enjoy the game. And so I hope you enjoy my showing you the game. I know that, stuff that isn't stuff that isn't Minecraft and generally doesn't get as many views on the channel, but I want to make videos about the games that I'm playing so that you guys can check it out and see. Maybe if you haven't seen the game or played the game, it'll look interesting to you, and you'll want to play it and try it out. Maybe you'll like it, because I really like this game. Alright, so now we're in the city of Sarn, which is our little hub area for Act 3, and I got some people to talk to. They've like totally updated the map in this game, made it really awesome. I don't want to talk to Leo over there. He's the PvP guy. I've never done PvP. I mean, I've tried it one time. Get a prophecy.
An ordinary life, an ordinary day, marked by an extraordinary rebirth.
She gives you like prophecies and that stuff that'll happen. Sell that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We'll sell this, and I might keep that around. Probably won't use it, but we'll see.
Stay out of the shadows.
Talking to these people.
Welcomes you here to this.
Don't want to join PvP. I already talked to Clarissa, so now we go. Oh, I can talk to Grigor, but I'll talk to Grigor later. He doesn't give me anything. We just gotta go this way. You see all these people that have cool weapon effects and things like that? This game is totally free. It supports itself via cosmetics. Now the cosmetics are quite expensive. Like, you're looking at you're looking at like $40 an armor set. That's like really expensive for me anyway. But you can earn some things in game. Like if I go here, right now if you play the Harbinger League and you complete these challenges here, you can unlock this cool stuff. So you can unlock the cool blue glowy eyes, you can unlock a nifty crown for your head, and you can unlock whatever a challenge effect is. I actually have no idea what a challenge effect is. Usually you get offered things like weapon effects and footsteps, but this is the first one I've seen that has something completely different. So I'm using a skill called Lacerate right now, which is like firing these cool waves out from my sword. Well, it's an axe. When I say sword.
An ordinary life, an ordinary day, marked by an extraordinary rebirth.
Okay, well that just happened. So that prophecy already popped. I didn't actually notice what it did. Come on, die already. I found that this ability, this isn't the one I'm planning on using. I want to get an ability called Cyclone. I love this leap slam. I get to jump all over the place, which makes me like spin around like a crazy person and cut everything to pieces. You know, spin to win. I really like spin to win. It's really fun. And they kind of buffed it by fixing its pathing bugs. It used to get stuck on walls a lot, the Cyclone did, but now it won't do that anymore. Which makes it like so much better. They didn't. I mean, I enjoyed it even with the weird getting stuck on stuff. But now that that's gone, it's gonna be way more fun. Once I get it, it's a higher level ability than I currently am, so I'm leveling with Lacerate because it seems to be working quite well. I want to get my hands on a Earthquake, but that'll happen in this act. All right, there's nothing else over there. Gotta go this way. Gotta go fast. My speed is gone. I had like a speed flask. The game uses these nifty little flasks at the bottom left, and as you kill monsters, they refill. I don't want that. Nothing in there. Wait a second, what? Well, I guess I have to go this way. Of course, these instances are generated randomly, so you never really, it's never the same. You never really know which way you have to go. I know what I'm looking for. I just have to find it. I am looking for the crematory. I love that. I'm jumping all over the place. You have these movement abilities in the game, and Leap Slam is my favorite because I can jump all over the place. But there's other ones. There's like a teleport one that's a bit delayed, but it actually damages enemies. All the movement abilities deal damage, which is nice. There's like a Flame Surge one that makes you like speed forward with fire, but I don't like it as much. Yeah, I didn't like that one as much when I tried it. You die.
My spirit is spent.
These rogue exiles here, which are basically like player characters back in the day. Like, they did something special and then they got added into the game as these like enemies. I actually don't know what they had to do that, but that's pretty cool. It's always some sort of event or something. Pretty neat. So they're in the game now. Their characters are. My character's name is Felurin. I just make up, you know, names that I think sound cool. Usually one word. I don't want to have. I don't care about screwing around with like first and last names or anything like that. Just give me you know, just one name, one word. So the way that Path of Exile works, if you don't know, is that when like cool stuff comes out, like this patch, there's like leagues. Here's the crematorium. That's what I'm looking for. So when a league starts, everybody starts out. They have to start new characters in that league. None of the gear or money that they had before carries over, so everyone starts on a fresh foot. Just resets the economy for that league, which actually was a really a good thing. It works out really well. It keeps prices down. It tends to keep prices down and avoids the problem that most MMOs and other things like this have, which is the tendency towards hyperinflation. Well, that screaming is new. This is a Harbinger right here, this guy. I can't actually hurt him. I have to kill the enemies that he spawns, and then he dies. Yeah, so that screaming was not in this place before this update. It's a nice little thematic touch, I suppose. So that Harbinger was... That's the cool thing about this league, is these guys, these Harbingers, these blue dudes. They spawn enemies, and you kill the enemies, and then the Harbinger dies, and you get some stuff. I don't know if they get like stronger. I mean, obviously they get stronger as the game goes on. Everything does. But right now they're just they're not really difficult. But I get free stuff for killing them, so little shards. Ah, here we go.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
Right, so this is the Trials of Ascendancy. Basically, if you complete them, you can become... They were created by, like, one of the emperors, you know, as a way to find someone who is truly deserving of being emperor.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Didn't really work out. The dude who became emperor was a total jerk. But we get to do it. And it's really hard. And these are just the trials. The actual labyrinth is like really hard. And you gotta be like over leveled to beat the boss, unless you're just really good at the game, which I'm currently like not. If you're like really good, you could probably beat him sooner. But I tend to like over level myself by like at least 10 levels before I go after him. Alright, open that Artisan's Strong Box. I want to complete these challenges so I can get the cosmetic stuff. Alright, let's go this way. I gotta find my way through this crematory and find the little boss. Mini boss, I suppose you could say, of this place. It's not really like a full-fledged... But here we go. Ah, blood trail.
That somber expression doesn't become those fetching features at all. Cheer up and dance with me. Harder than that. Don't be shy, duelist. Enough of this.
Piety is a bit crazy. And here's the guy that was screaming earlier. This is Clarissa's... You can use these portal scrolls to go back to base. This was Clarissa's boyfriend or whatever, or husband. I don't know if they were married or what. I mean, who knows. But she's not happy that he's dead. Obviously.
Poor Tolman.
Yep, he's dead.
I need to give you
And now she gives me the keys to the sewer. Great, thanks a lot.
Watch yourself.
Keys to a crappy sewer. Okay, this is my favorite ability in the entire game. Warlord's Mark. Does she have Earthquake? She does not have Earthquake. I get Earthquake from this act, but I forget exactly where I get it from. Temporal Change is nice. Vulnerability, that's another one that I'm going to get for this build, I think. I'm going to want. Grace, I want Cyclone.
Watch yourself.
Okay.
I walked half.
Yeah, this guy. He's all screwed up. If you saw him, he's been totally screwed up by. I could talk to Hargan right now, but he won't.
There'll
give
be
me
time for
anything.
that soon enough.
Yeah, you can't use abilities in the town. Obviously, you don't want to attack people in the town. Oh man, I should have sold my stuff. Oh well, I just want to go to the sewers. So, Warlord's Mark is my favorite ability in this game because when you use it, it lets you get health and stuff back, so I can like survive a long time. So I'm going to use that, but eventually I'm going to get the ability for it to auto cast itself when I take enough damage. That's what I'm going to use. But that doesn't come for much later, so if I want to use it now, I have to cast it myself. So it's on the middle mouse button right now. So, you know, if I start getting a little bit low on health, I'll just pop it, and it'll let me get my life back from these. Like I can pop it now, and then I can just, whenever I hit the dudes that have that symbol over their head, I gain health. It's pretty sweet. Some enemies in the game are immune to that. It's called if they're hex proof, you know. I mean, I suppose this game has a lot of the standard tropes that you find in like dungeon crawling games. Oh. Really? That's here already? Did they change the sewers? Are they not as... Oh, they did. They got rid of all these annoying... Or it looks like they got rid of like all... There were a ton of sewers here. Like separate instance sewers. But it looks like they got rid of it. And there's just one sewers now. They did! Oh, it's so much nicer. The sewers were really annoying because there were 3 of them. And you had to go through all 3. And it just took an age. It looks like they've condensed the sewers now. Oh man, I mean with so much extra content in the game, I guess they don't want you to have to stick around in this area doing annoying busy work. They want you to be able to get through it so that you can get to all the cool stuff that they added. So now there's a lot more. They can sort of streamline it. I'm sure there might be a way that I can pick everything up that's around me, but... Kill these guys, grab this shrine, it makes me big.
I believe in traveling light.
That's what he says when you're full up on your inventory. Each character says something different. Oh, here's this Rogue Exile again. It's actually the same Rogue Exile. I wish it was a different one. We're going to have to go sell some crap. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been playing. And if you haven't played Path of Exile, Victario.
2 out of 3
Yep,
busts.
he wants the busts. So I sell him the busts, and he's happy about that. And I get stuff, obviously, so I want to sell him the busts. This game uses a bartering system. Like, there's no money in the game. The money are these useful items. They're the items that you use to craft better weapons, like re-rolling stuff to get better weapons. And there's all these vendor recipes. So I'm saving up a full set of gold items because I can. If I sell a full set of gold items at once, then I get something different. Then I'm just trying to find good ones of these. Then I get something different and better than if I sold them all individually. Oh, she would have given me Warlord's Mark for free. Oh man. Poacher's Mark, Hatred. Hatred's a good one, but I'm not going to use it. Let's grab Grace. That's useful for other builds.
Well.
I'll just grab it. Yeah, I totally forgot that she was going to give me that for free. Oh well. Anyway, I store up a lot of these gems just so I have them. The way that skills work in this game is that they're on gems, and you can stick them in your weapons and stuff to use those abilities. And then the items can have links between the sockets, and then you can have these support gems that will buff all the abilities that are connected to them. There's really a lot. It's quite deep, the crafting system in this game. I've got a unique axe right now that I bought from another player that is really been really good for leveling myself up. I'm going to get a different axe later, but for now this one's really good. So anyway, that's Path of Exile. That's what I've been playing. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at it. As always, you know, working full-time is reducing the amount of time I have to work on the channel. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And I hope to make more content of games that I really enjoy. So let me know, by liking and commenting the video if you did enjoy taking a look at this Path of Exile. And if you want to see me play Path of Exile, maybe I'll have the opportunity to stream it at some point. Especially once I get into the new content, Act 5 for the Fall of Oriath. I'd quite like to stream that. So anyway, thank you so much. I'm SentinalH, and I'm signing out.